أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. إذ قالت الملائكة يا مريم إن الله يبشرك بكلمة منه اسمه المسيح عيسى ابن مريم وجيها في الدنيا والآخرة من المقربين ويكلم الناس في المهد وكهلا ومن الصالحين. قالت رب أنى يكون لي ولد ولم يمسسني بشر قال كذلك الله يخلق ما يشاء إذا قضى أمرا فإنما يقول له كن فيكون. ويعلمه الكتاب والحكمة والتوراة والإنجيل ورسولا إلى بني إسرائيل أني قد جئتكم بآية من ربكم أني أخلق لكم من الطين كهيئة الطير فأنفخ فيه فيكون طيرا بإذن الله وأبرئ الأكمه والأبرص وأحيي الموتى بإذن الله وأنبئكم بما تأكلون وما تدخرون في بيوتكم إن في ذلك لآية لكم إن كنتم مؤمنين ومصدقا لما بين يدي من التوراة ولأحل لكم بعض الذي حرم عليكم وجئتكم بآية من ربكم فاتقوا الله وأطيعون إن الله ربي وربكم فاعبدوه هذا صراط مستقيم. صدق الله العظيم وبلغنا رسوله النبي الكريم ونحن على ذلك من الشاهدين والشاكرين والحمد لله رب العالمين. إذ قالت الملائكة, remember the time when the angels said, يا مريم O Maryam, إن الله يبشرك بكلمة منه. Allah gives you the good news of a word from Him. بكلمة منه. اسمه المسيح. His name is Masih. Isa ibn Maryam. Isa, the son of Maryam. وجيها في الدنيا والآخرة. A man of status in this world and in the hereafter. ومن المقربين. And one of those who are near to Allah. So from this ayah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is explaining that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is basically from here, the story and the reality of Sayyidina Isa alayhi salam, Jesus son of Mary, is going to be clarified, and a clear picture is going to be drawn for the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam and for the mu'mineen, and the confusions that the Nasara have created for so long, they will be, all of the facts will be set straight. So this is where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling us that He was a kalimatim min. The glad news of Isa ibn Maryam was given to Sayyidah Maryam alayhi salam, and the angels came to her and said to her, Inna Allah yubashshiruki. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is giving you the good news of bi kalimatim min, a word from Allah. And the reason why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is referring to Sayyidina Isa alayhi salam, because he was going to be born in a manner that is different from normal, that is different from natural, and that is different from what people are used to. So he is a word from Allah. He is a direct order of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala without the natural process being in between. So he is a direct kalima of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Bi kalimatin min. اسمه المسيح, his name will be Masih Isa ibn Maryam. Masih Isa son of Maryam. وجيها في الدنيا والآخرة. So he would be a man of status in dunya and in akhirah. Why? He would be a prophet in this dunya and in the akhirah. Then he'd also be an he will intercede on behalf of his ummah on the day of judgment. So في الدنيا والآخرة. ومن المقربين, and he will be a pious, a person very close to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. وَمِنَ الْمُقَرَّبِينَ, so he would be among the group of muqarrabin, among the group of many other pious people who are close to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This may refer to the group of Anbiya, that he will be from among the group of Anbiya. وَيُكَلِّمُ النَّاسَ فِي الْمَهْدِ وَكَهْلًا. He shall speak to people. وَيُكَلِّمُ kalam, he will do kalam with people, nas, fil mahdi wa kahla. While he is still in the cradle, fil mahd wa kahla, and also later. So mahd is basically the age of infancy, the age of where the newborn is still in the cradle, and kahla, what we say in Urdu is adher umar, just mature middle ages. So in Arabic, technically, a person is said to reach their kahl when they have crossed 40. When they've crossed 40. Here, there is a huge wisdom. There is actually two wisdom. See, when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, وَيُكَلِّمُ النَّاسَ فِي الْمَهْدِ وَكَهْلًا, it makes sense to mention particularly that he's going to speak in his mahd or in his cradle, because nobody speaks when they are in cradle. But everybody is able to speak when they are in kahl, when they are in middle ages. Why is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bringing this fact here? Fil mahdi wa kahla. And Hakim al-Ummat Maulana Thanvi has clarified this confusion. He has said that this means that his kalam, his talk, will be the same in his mahd and in his kahl. He will declare the oneness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in his cradle, just the way he will do it when he reaches his kahl. The other wisdom that some ulama have mentioned is that Sayyidina Isa alayhi salam never reached when he was there in this world for the first time. He never reached that age. So fil mahdi wa kahla basically means that he's going to finish his kahl here in this world when he comes back. So these are the two visions that ulama have written. وَمِنَ الصَّالِحِينَ, and he will be among the righteous. قالت رب أَنَّا يَكُونُ لِي وَلَدٌ وَلَمْ يَمْسَسْنِي بَشَرٌ. Maryam said, "O my Lord, Rabbi, أَنَّا يَكُونُ لِي وَلَدٌ. How shall I have a son? وَلَمْ يَمْسَسْنِي بَشَرٌ, while no human has ever touched me." And we all know what that means. That no human has touched her in the way that is supposed to be done for a baby to be naturally born. Again, she was not questioning if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will be able to do it, but she was asking, how will Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala do it? What is going to be the process? Is she going to have to go through marriage, or is that going to happen without that? Nobody has touched her. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, كَذَلِكِ اللَّهُ يَخْلُقُ مَا يَشَاءُ. That is how Allah creates whatever He wills. مَا يَشَاءُ, whatever He wills. إِذَا قَضَى أَمْرًا, when He decides a matter, فَإِنَّمَا يَقُولُ لَهُ كُنْ فَيَكُونُ, He simply says to it, commands it to be, and it comes to be. Kun fayakun. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, happen, and it happens. وَيُعَلِّمُهُ الْكِتَابَ وَالْحِكْمَةَ وَالتَّوْرَاةَ وَالْإِنْجِيلَ. Now, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going to tell us some features of Sayyidina Isa alayhi salam. What is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala going to do to them? What going to do through him? وَيُعَلِّمُهُ الْكِتَابَ وَالْحِكْمَةَ. He will teach the book and the wisdom, وَالتَّوْرَاةَ وَالْإِنْجِيلَ, and he will teach Torah and Injil to the people. وَرَسُولًا إِلَىٰ بَنِي إِسْرَائِيلَ, and he will be made a messenger or a Rasul towards Bani Israel. أَنِّي قَدْ جِئْتُكُمْ بِآيَةٍ مِّن رَبِّكُمْ, and will say to them, I have come to you. أَنِّي قَدْ جِئْتُكُمْ, جِئْتَ basically means to come. أَنِّي قَدْ جِئْتُكُمْ, I have come to you, بِآيَةٍ مِّن رَبِّكُمْ, with a sign from مِّن رَبِّكُمْ, from your Lord. أَنِّي أَخْلُقُ لَكُمْ مِنَ الطِّينِ. Now there is few miracles, mu'azzat, that are being mentioned that he will show to people to prove his prophethood. أَنِّي أَخْلُقُ لَكُمْ مِنَ الطِّينِ كَهَيْئَةِ الطَّيْرِ فَأَنْفُخُ فِيهِ فَيَكُونُ طَيْرًا بِإِذْنِ اللَّهِ. I create for you from clay something in the shape of a bird, then I blow in it and it becomes a living bird by the will of Allah. فَيَكُونُ طَيْرًا بِإِذْنِ اللَّهِ. So again he is clarifying that it is becoming a bird, a live bird, بِإِذْنِ اللَّهِ, by the order of who? By the order of Allah. وَأُبْرِئُ الْأَكْمَهَ وَالْأَبْرَصَ وَأُحْيِي الْمَوْتَى بِإِذْنِ اللَّهِ. And I cure somebody who is blind by birth, and the leprosy, the leper, and I cause the dead to become alive. All by who? How? بِإِذْنِ, by the order of Allah. وَأُنَبِّئُكُمْ بِمَا تَأْكُلُونَ وَمَا تَدَّخِرُونَ فِي بُيُوتِكُمْ. The fourth thing is that I inform you. وَأُنَبِّئُكُمْ, naba, again news, information. وَأُنَبِّئُكُمْ بِمَا تَأْكُلُونَ وَمَا تَدَّخِرُونَ فِي بُيُوتِكُمْ. I inform you of what you eat and what you store in your homes. إِنَّ فِي ذَلِكَ لَآيَةً لَكُمْ إِن كُنتُم مُؤْمِنِينَ. So from all these signs, there's sign enough for you, there's proof enough for you to believe in me as the Prophet of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now he's going to tell them the comments. In kuntum mu'min, if you are the ones who are going to believe, then this is, if you are the believers, if you truly want to become believers, then this is sign enough for you. وَمُصَدِّقًا لِمَا بَيْنَ يَدَيَّ مِنَ التَّوْرَاةِ, and I have come to you confirming the book which is sent down prior to me, which is the Torah. وَلِأُحِلَّ لَكُمْ بَعْضَ الَّذِي حُرِّمَ عَلَيْكُمْ, but something more. I will make permissible for you some of what was prohibited to you in the Torah. So how, this is the hikmah that is given to all prophets. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is also quoting it in sequence. First they prove their status. Through miracles, through mu'azzat, through their being special, they prove to the people that they are the Prophet of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Then they bring forth something that is already acceptable to them. Something that is already acceptable to them, that is not new to them, and then they build on and then give their sharia to them. So this is the way that Sayyidina Isa alayhi salam did his ta'aleem or tabligh, that he first proved to them that he is the true Prophet of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Had he not proven it to them, if the people did not believe in him, the people could not be held accountable, because they did not know that he was the Prophet of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So first and foremost, he proves through miracles that he is the Prophet of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then tells them that he is going to مُصَدِّقًا لِمَا بَيْنَ يَدَيَّ مِنَ التَّوْرَاةِ, whatever they already have, the Torah that they already have, he is going to certify it, مُصَدِّقًا. But then وَلِأُحِلَّ لَكُمْ بَعْضَ الَّذِي حُرِّمَ عَلَيْكُمْ, then he'll make some things halal for you that were haram in the previous sharia. وَجِئْتُكُمْ بِآيَةٍ مِّن رَبِّكُمْ فَاتَّقُوا اللَّهَ وَأَطِيعُونَ, I have come to you with a sign from your Lord. فَاتَّقُوا اللَّهَ وَأَطِيعُونَ, so worship, so fear Allah and obey me. وَأَطِيعُونَ, so fear Allah, and out of fear of Allah, obey me, because I am His Prophet. إِنَّ اللَّهَ رَبِّي وَرَبُّكُمْ فَاعْبُدُوهُ هَذَا صِرَاطٌ مُسْتَقِيمٌ. And this is the gist of my ta'limat, this is the gist of all I have brought to you. Inna Allah, without doubt, surely, Allah Rabbi wa Rabbukum, Allah is my Lord and Allah is your Lord. Fa'buduh, worship Him. Hada siratul mustaqim, this is the straight path. So this clarifies for sure that, in very clear terms, that Sayyidina Isa alayhi salam did not ask people to start worshipping Him or start fearing Him, or never did He claim that whatever miracles that He brought, those were of His own, but all of that was, at every step of the way, He pointed out to people that all of that is happening with the will of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and His purpose of coming is to make people fear and believe and worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, salatu wassalamu ala sayyidil mursaleen, Rabbana zalamna anfusana wa illam taghfir lana wa tarhamna lanakunanna minal khasirin, Rabbi ighfir warham wa anta khairur rahimin, sallallahu ta'ala ala khayri khalqih, Sayyidina wa Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in.